If you've been thinking about moving to Texas, but you're tired about hearing the same big cities like Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas, today I want to introduce you to a place that a lot of people are quietly discovering, Brownsville, Texas. Over the past several years, I've helped many people relocate here from out of state. States including California, Arizona, Virginia, Georgia, Ohio, Illinois, and New York, just to name a few. And the one thing I hear almost every time is, why didn't I discover this place sooner? So in this video, I'm going to walk you through what it's actually like living in Brownsville, Texas. You'll get to know what type of homes that you get to expect here, the neighborhoods that many buyers are gravitating towards, and some things that you may want to know before moving. And if you're seriously thinking about relocating to the Rio Grande Valley, make sure that you stay until the end, because I'll also tell you what I recommend every relocating buyer to do before purchasing a home here. If we haven't met before, my name is Cassandra Champion with eXp Realty. I specialize in helping buyers relocate to the Rio Grande Valley. And over the years, I've had the opportunity to connect and meet people from all across the country. So if you're someone who's seriously considering moving to Brownsville or anywhere in the surrounding area, this channel is designed to give you a real and honest look at what life is like here. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the Rio Grande Valley real estate. Why are people moving to Brownsville, Texas? I get that question asked a lot. People are moving here for three major reasons: cost of living, economic growth, and lifestyle. The cost of living in Brownsville is one of the major reasons why people are relocating to this area. Compared to other metro areas in Texas or places like California, Arizona, or New York, your money can stretch a lot further down here. And that becomes very noticeable when people start looking into housing. For example, right now in Brownsville, starter homes are typically starting around the $250,000 and up price range. Mid-range homes are typically in the low to the mid $350,000 price range. New construction homes begin at $300,000 and up. And new construction with over 2,000 living square feet, you'll start to see that in the mid $400,000 price range and up. And if you're someone who prefers mature neighborhoods with established landscaping and larger lots, there are beautiful homes ranging anywhere from $600,000 all the way to $1 or $2 million. Of course, depending on the location and the size. For a lot of buyers that are relocating from a lot of higher cost states, those numbers can be pretty surprising. Now, let's talk about something that relocating buyers also want to know. Where are the good neighborhoods? And the answer really depends on the lifestyle that you're looking for. Let's talk about North Brownsville. A lot of relocating buyers tend to gravitate towards North Brownsville, especially neighborhoods near Olmito. Two areas that I frequently show is Rosewood Estates and Summerhill. Both of those subdivisions are basically in the same area. Those neighborhoods are popular because they offer newer homes, nice community layouts, and they're located in an area that continues to grow. You're also positioned minutes away from the expressway, which makes it easy to get into town. Let's talk about the Alton Glore area. Another area that buyers tend to ask about is the Alton Glore corridor. If you're thinking about this part of Brownsville, you'll start seeing neighborhoods like Woods Country, Prisma Heights, and The Woods. These communities are well known locally and tend to attract buyers who want a mix of established and new construction neighborhoods, but who still want to be close to a lot of amenities like restaurants, the hospital, fitness center, shopping, schools, and more. If a buyer has a higher price point and is looking for something a little bit more established with larger homes and mature trees, we often look in areas like the Woods, the Rancho Viejo community, or the Rio Viejo subdivision. These neighborhoods have been around longer, they tend to have larger lots, and with more character compared to newer developments. For buyers coming from larger cities who want more space and privacy, these areas tend to check off a lot of boxes. Now, let's talk about proximity to the beach. South Padre Island is what I'm referring to. One of the biggest lifestyle advantages that Brownsville offers that a lot of people don't realize right away is that you're about only 30 to 40 minutes away from South Padre Island. That means if you enjoy fishing, boating, paddleboarding, or just being near the water, it's incredibly easy to make that part of your routine. Many of my clients love that they live in Brownsville, but can still get quick access to the beach anytime that they want. Let's discuss economic growth in the area. Another major factor interest in Brownsville is economic growth. Over the past several years, Brownsville has gained quite a bit of attraction and attention because of companies like SpaceX and LNG. That alone has brought so much new attention to the area, but it's not the only industry that's supporting the local economy. Brownsville is also home to the Port of Brownsville, which plays a major role in international trades and logistics. Healthcare, education, and manufacturing also contribute to employment opportunities throughout the region. As more people discover the Rio Grande Valley, we're continuing to see growth and new development follow. What surprises most relocation buyers? One thing I hear from relocation buyers all the time is how welcoming and friendly people are. The Rio Grande Valley has a strong sense of community. People tend to know their neighbors, support local businesses, And there's a very strong sense of family-oriented culture. Another thing that surprises buyers is how much land homes tend to have compared to other parts of the country. It's not uncommon to find properties with larger yards or even acreage depending on where you look. Now, the weather. Gotta be honest with you, let's talk about it. It's something every relocating buyer tends to ask about. Brownsville has subtropical climate, which means that winters here are very mild. Many people that relocate here from colder states absolutely love the winters down here because you can spend most of your time outdoors comfortably. Summers, however, can get hot and humid. That's just the reality of living in South Texas. I've lived here most of my life, so I'm used to it. With that being said, I already know I'm not going to go for a jog at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in June, unless you're trying to have a heat stroke. But many residents will tell you that the coastal breeze from the Gulf does help. It makes it more manageable, but also having the beach nearby doesn't hurt either. One thing to consider, every place has its pros and cons, and I always like to be transparent with my clients. One thing relocating buyers tend to notice about Brownsville is that it's slower paced living compared to other major cities. But for many people, that's actually a positive. If you're someone who's used to the constant fast-paced living from a major city, it's something to be aware of. That said, many people who move here find that they actually enjoy the lifestyle change. My advice to anybody that's considering moving here: if you're seriously thinking about relocating to Brownsville, one of the best things that you can do is actually visit the area before committing. Book a flight, rent a car, and stay here for a couple of days. Visit the neighborhoods and check out the local restaurants. Maybe spend a day out in South Padre Island if you really want to get a feel for the community. That way you can decide if this lifestyle really aligns with what you're looking for. If you're seriously considering moving to the Brownsville area or the Rio Grande Valley in the next 3 to 6 months, feel free to call me directly. I work with a ton of relocating buyers, and I'm always happy to help you guide you through the process and answer any questions that you may have about the area. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with what's happening in the Rio Grande Valley. Thanks for watching.